Oh, man, this is really living.
Good morning, everybody. It is 6:52 in the morning, and I'm stuck at the freight train in Realtor. That comes by like 2 or 3 times a day, and I'm heading in. It's dark out, and the brake lights are reflecting on my face, which makes it look like I'm in the 9th level of hell, which I feel like I am because I don't like getting up this early anymore. I mean, I get up at 6:30 every morning, but actually leaving the house when it's dark, I give all of you so much credit. I always said that people aren't supposed to be out when it's dark. That's why it's dark. I don't know. But I know that it's like first world problems for me to be complaining about getting up. And thankfully this red light kind of hides my dark circles, but you can see the indentations of my dark circles. There we go. Gotta move. Time to move. Talk to you later. Hey guys, it's Tuesday, October 8th, and it's about 4:10. We've been painting all day. Painted this entire cinder block wall all the way down to there, all the way behind me here. And I was just recollecting, I don't know if that's the right word, 2003, I had a job working on a construction site as a gopher. This is when I met my wife, and I had no idea what I was doing with my life, so it's kind of cool to be here. And then I also had a job working for an automotive company and doing busy work, and oftentimes I would be doing painting jobs and things like that. So 15, 16 years ago, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and now I'm doing that kind of work, but at a job that is kind of like my dream job. So it's kind of cool how things keep coming full circle, and it just forces you to kind of think back to the reasons why you do things, and to put in the hard work. You face obstacles and trials and persevere through all those things. So let it be hopefully a motivation for anybody out there that's watching this or listening to this to keep looking for the things that you enjoy and putting in those extra hours, overcoming the rejections, and bettering yourself, improving yourself. If there's areas that you're lacking, working on those areas. If those things directly are impeding you from achieving the goals that you've set for yourself. If there are things that other people are saying you need to do, but they are not going to help you, they're only going to hinder you, then I would say ignore those things. Look for the things that are going to help you get to where you want to go and start to work on those things exclusively. So that's my little motivational minute. But hopefully you guys are doing well. I'll talk to you later. Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, October 9th. And it's about 6:40 p.m. We are heading to a Royersford Emergency Services community event, and it's a good opportunity to get to know the police, fire, EMTs of the borough, and get out because it's a nice fall night. So hopefully this is the only time they're ever in a police vehicle. There's Sparky. The Dalmatian, Firehouse Dalmatian. And this is why I love a small town. Events like this. They're doing a demonstration of how they use the jaws of life to pry a car apart, which is pretty impressive to watch. And hopefully no one ever has to be the victim in a situation like this. Wow.
Train, you see all the firefighters working in the suite to help remove that roof so nobody needs any injury.
That's not how it works.
That is the weird part.
This concludes the vehicle rescue demonstration of the night. I'd like to thank you all for attending and have a great night.
Hey guys, it's Friday night, 6:15. I am heading to my kids' school. They have a fall fest this evening, and it's kind of like their homecoming weekend. Look at that cool shot of the sun across my eyes. I had a final day of painting at Sight and Sound. It was. I'm done painting for a while. I painted so much this week. But I did it. I'm so grateful to be able to continue to get the income from that. And then this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, have the weekend with my family. The plan right now is actually for me to get my hair cut tomorrow after nearly 2 years of growing it out. I've just gotten to the point now where it's not worth it. And my roles in Queen Esther and Miracle of Christmas require wigs, so I will not be able to use my own hair at all, so there's really no point in me having long hair anymore, except for anybody out there who thought it was really great. I don't particularly feel one way or another about it. I would just really like to be able to do my hair easily in the morning because it's so frizzy and curly, much curlier than I really knew it to be. But yeah, so I'll be doing that most likely tomorrow, and I'm hoping to do it as part of Discover Springford. That's the plan. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it work, but that is what I'm trying to do. But anyway, yeah, we're going to this fall festival. It's taken me so long to get there from work, like 2 hours almost, because it's rush hour and it's even further than my own home. So anyways, oh man, looks like I have a bald spot there, but again, that's just the white in my beard. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm very excited about getting started on Miracle of Christmas. And there is a bittersweetness. I know there's several people who I love working with that are not going to be returning for Queen Esther, and as I think expected, there's that survivor's guilt that plays into it. A couple of my really close friends that I spent a lot of time with this year and last year in the Jesus Show are doing Miracle of Christmas, but they will not be back for Queen Esther. And that's just, it's hard to be excited about my opportunities when you're surrounded by people who didn't make the cut. So, extremely talented people. Not sure all that went into the decisions, but I wish them nothing but the best. And I hope that they're not going to be strangers. I'm looking forward to the next 2.5 months of working with them with the Christmas show before Queen Esther starts. So anyway, that's that. Didn't want to bring you down too much, but I will talk to you guys later. Hey everybody, Saturday morning, October 12th.
And I like cheese.
And we're all going to get our hair cut.
No, we're not.
My new contract requires me to wear a wig for the entire run of Esther. So there's no need to keep this long mane. I'm going to be putting it under a wig for an entire year. So getting it all cut off at Salon Evolve. They were gracious enough to offer their services and in return be featured on Discover Springford. So bartering is the way to go. It's the wave of the future from the past. But yeah, the boys are getting their hair cut, and I'll be getting an episode of Discover Springford out of it. and a haircut. So it's seems like a win-win-win-win. But this is my first Saturday off since my vacation back in June, and that was spent traveling, so it wasn't really a break. And before that, my last Saturday off was in March. No, I'm sorry, January. And then my next Saturday off will be in January. So it feels weird to be home on a Saturday. I'm standing in front of Salon Evolve, located on Ridge Pike in Limerick. Today, I'm sitting down with the owner, Kim McQuillan, who's going to help me get rid of almost 2 years of hair growth. What's up, everybody? Here's the new look. Short hair, short beard. Feeling much cleaner and put together. My head looks taller because my forehead is bigger than it used to be. But I guess that's a good thing. It makes my face look long and lean. Anyway, it's Monday morning, October 14th. It's 9:21 a.m. and I'm driving into work for the first rehearsal of Miracle of Christmas. So that'll be fun to get this Christmas season started early. Apparently the music and stuff is pretty complicated, so I'm not looking forward to that. It's been a while since I've had to learn a show. Obviously I came on board over a year ago at this point. It was learning the Jesus show, but then once I learned what I needed to learn, it was in there and you just get that repetition. It just comes so natural. So much so that I knew everybody else's lines as well, because you hear it 11 times a week. But anyway, this run is only 2 months long, and it's going to go by really quickly, so I just hope that I can get up to speed in time for the necessary things to take place. But anyway, this weekend, I actually had Saturday and Sunday off for the first time since our vacation back in June. And then Saturday was travel day, so it wasn't quite a day off. So it was nice. We just kind of hung around the house for the most part. We went to Friendly's on Saturday night, which I always love Friendly's. I feel like it's very underrated and utilized, for the lack of a better term. But there's something about going to Friendly's that makes me feel like a kid again. So we did that on Saturday night. Yesterday, Eagles lost in terrible fashion to the Vikings. Went to church in the morning, obviously. And then we had the second episode of Discover Springford, which was with the Lewis Group, Rick Lewis, and they have a huge facility down by the riverfront, and they're developing potential retail locations, some restaurants along the riverfront, things like that. So it's really fascinating to hear about the things that are happening in the Royersford area. Then we had some friends over last night, their kids, for dinner and s'mores, so that was fun. I'm getting a phone call, so I'm going to go. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, October 15th. It is 11:27 a.m. I just got back, I'm heading back from the gym. Haven't been in a while, but I'm trying to stay on top of it, get back to really diligent oversight of my diet intake, all that kind of stuff. Now that I got my new haircut and my closely cropped beard, I don't want to start packing on the pounds again. I want to keep this nice streamlined look, especially as we head into the holidays. I'm sure there's going to be some sugars consumed, so if I can at least be on guard and have my routine established before then, I might be able to protect myself from gaining back 20 plus pounds or whatever I did last year at around this time. So I don't have rehearsal. I don't have to be there till 2:30 today, so I'm only going to be there from 2:30 to about 6, which is nice because I get a break that I wasn't anticipating, but it is 2 hours of driving to be there for 3.5 hours, which comes with the territory of having a long commute. But I'm still getting used to looking at myself in the mirror. It was so long having long hair and everything, and now I'm stuck behind a garbage truck. But it's weird. I walk past the mirror and I do a double take, not because I'm impressed with what I see, but just because it's startling, because you get used to looking at yourself a certain way, and then to have such a drastic change, it's fun. So, yeah, we have rehearsal today on stage, learning some choreography, and really just hitting it hard. We have really only, let's see, 5, 6, we only have like 16 rehearsals left. I mean, we had one, but it was only really 17 rehearsals to begin with. So, not a lot of time to get things ready for this show. So, I really need to hunker down. I need to memorize lines. I need to listen to songs and get familiar with everything that I need to, and not freak out in the process. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. What is up? It's 1:12, same day, Tuesday, October 15th. And best part about haircut is this bad boy. I get to wear my hats again. I'm very excited about that. Heading into work now, and I am looking forward to this season. I really enjoy fall, even though it's the time of year where I'm wheezing all the time and I wake up hacking, coughing and such. I do really enjoy the overall mood of the days, the weather and everything, seeing the leaves changing. So if you like fall as well, you can shout it out in the comments below. And I have been brainstorming about ideas because I have a 3-week layoff coming up. Now that I know that I'm in Queen Esther, there's a layoff from December 28th until January 20th. So 3 full weeks where I will not be making money. And I'm trying to figure out ways to supplement that income that I won't be getting. Obviously, I have my real estate license, and there's all those opportunities, but it's kind of hard to guarantee that I'll get something in that period of time, especially around the holidays and stuff. So I'm trying to brainstorm some ideas. One idea I have is to put on like a concert where I mix pop music and big band and show tunes and things like that, and then just have like a pay what you will entrance fee, and then I can keep the door, what's made at the door, offsetting any rental costs or anything like that, which is basically just like a glorified charity thing, but the charity being my family's livelihood. I don't know if that's in poor taste or what, but I mean, I guess if I was playing a gig back with Atmosphere, I was getting paid by the venue to provide the entertainment. In this instance, I would be paid by the patrons for the entertainment. So I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways that I could come up with something quickly with very low overhead, and then people would get enjoyment out of it. It would be an opportunity for people who can't come and see me perform at Sight and Sound to come, give a couple bucks to see me perform, and hopefully also bring attention to the Royersford area in some capacity, to Discover Springford, just find a way to synergize all of these various things that I'm involved in. So anyway, that's on the table right now. I'm kind of brainstorming what that might look like. I do have an idea for a potential venue. The Stove Works in Royersford. I just had the Discover Springford episode with Rick Lewis of the Lewis Group, who owns that space, and he had expressed a willingness to provide it to me for a specific event or whatever purpose I might have for it. Not sure if it would be free of charge, but maybe at a discounted price. So that might be a cool venue for the event. And it's right in the heart of Royersford, so I could also get people to come who I know from outside of there, but also hopefully some of the Discover Springford fans, the loyal fans, that would want to come, and it would be an easy trip for them to come out and enjoy that event as well. So anyway, brainstorming, no bad ideas when you're brainstorming, to quote the Imagination Movers, which is something my kids used to watch. And I kind of miss those days when they would watch Imagination Movers. But anywho, I am sitting in traffic, which is not promising, on Main Street in Royersford. And I'm feeling the effects of my allergies. What's up, everybody? I'm backstage during rehearsals for Miracle of Christmas, getting ready to go out. It is Thursday. I don't even know what day. Whatever Thursday is. October 10th? That's right, 17th. And it's about 5:05, so I just wanted to give you a little sneaky back look here. Whoa.